Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentle people? How the hell are you guys doing today? Hello and welcome to another stream with yours truly, CST Gaming, the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 today. Because unfortunately, this early access aircraft that we have is not compatible yet for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. However, hopefully soon. I swapped mic again, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me just fine. If there's any issues with the microphone, please let me know right away. That way we can get it all resolved. But first thing first, first disclaimer is I am not going to be on VATSIM today. We're flying a brand new aircraft that might or might not have some bugs that need to be resolved. So because of that, we are going to stay off the network. We're going to fly offline today to check out this aircraft and kind of show it to you guys and seeing all the things that it has and does not have to offer. Having said that, I will start by saying that I'm not in any way, shape, or form going to either promote or talk bad about the developers or anything of that nature. I am just only going to take a look at the aircraft with you guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel, my non-biased opinion about what I feel, how the airplane looks, how the airplane flies, what needs to be worked on, some of the things that I might like, some of the things that I might not like. You know, those type of deals, right? That's exactly what the developers are looking for us to do. is not only to bring the plane out to the public and kind of showcase it and see all the work that they've done so far, but at the same time is a testing phase, right? Making sure that all the everything is working properly, the aircraft is doing what it's supposed to do, and another thing is that if something goes wrong, you have to first look at yourself, right, to make sure that you're doing everything right with the aircraft in order for the aircraft to do exactly what it's supposed to, right? And I'll tell you this why, because as much as I love to blame a product, 9 times out of 10, when something goes wrong, it's because of the user. Okay, it's not because of the product. So obviously, I'm not saying that's going to be the case today. All I'm saying is that we got to make sure we cross all the T's, dot all the I's, and make sure that we are not the ones causing the issues when the aircraft is misbehaving and doing something that it's not supposed to. That's all I'm saying. So, with that said, I'm going to try to do things to the best of my abilities. I'm going to try and show you the aircraft to the best of my abilities. And we'll kind of talk about it and we'll go through it. And you guys in the chat, let me know what you guys think. Let's say some welcome aboard here today. Again, this aircraft, everything is linked in the description. This aircraft does not have a release date yet because the developers have done the right thing, I believe, by saying, hey, we were going to release this aircraft. However, in light of some issues that arose, recently, we are going to hold the release. We're going to not postpone, but delay the release until we get some bugs sorted out, some things fixed. So my hats goes off to the developers for doing so and not releasing a product that could or could not have issues. So they want to make sure that everything is good with the airplane before they give it out to the public. So I actually admire that, and I am thankful that they actually doing that, because the last thing you want to do is you want to buy a product and then find out that something doesn't work or anything, right? You'd be very upset if you was to spend money on a product and it just doesn't work the way it should. So I think the developers are doing the right thing by saying, hey, let's time out for a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Let's make sure that we are taking a good look at the aircraft, make sure that everything is working properly, and then only then we are going to release it to the public. Until then, I have it. I do not have the actual release version as of right now. This is the very first version, V1. So it's going to have a couple of things that have already been acknowledged by the developers and that have already been fixed. So keep that in mind. This is not the latest and greatest. Okay, this is the first version. I do not have the latest and greatest quite yet, but a lot of the stuff that you might see today is already being fixed on the release version. So keep that in mind as well. I've been talking a lot to the developers. I am always willing and able, and I want to help the developers. So I am always thankful when a developer gives me the opportunity to kind of do this type of stuff. I enjoy doing it, and I gladly do it. But without any further ado, let me go ahead and say some welcome aboard to Fred. Fred, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for always being in the streaming chat, man. I really do appreciate you. We do have Cristiano Alejandro Acosta is in the house. See, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome aboard. We got Mr. Bill. What's up, man? How you doing? Alex is in the house. Captain Ireland, my man. What's up, man? Alex Streb says, I don't blame the product for your mistakes. As soon as something goes wrong, I feel a lot of people blame the add-on, even if it's a credited dev. That's exactly what I said, Alex. Exactly. Do not go straight to the. So, me personally, obviously, I didn't stream this thing day one. I was having some issues, and I didn't want to stream it. Right? I did not want to go out there, make a video, stream it, and kind of give you guys the wrong impression. That's why I was one of those persons that as soon as I got the aircraft, I went and did a stream. I was having issues. I talked to the developers. They steered me into the right direction. We got the issues resolved. And I have so far done 3 complete successful flights with this airplane. And I enjoyed all of them. So keep that in mind. From what I've seen, I'm going to wait for this plane to cook. There you go, Fred. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Enzo is in the house. What's up, Enzo? How you doing? Welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, guys. Welcome aboard. If there's any more people, please say so. That way I can acknowledge you in the good old chat and give you a good old welcome aboard. But first thing first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slow down this camera a little bit, and we're gonna kind of take a look at the outside of the plane and see what it all has to offer here. We're gonna start from the tail, obviously. This is the SAS livery, Scandinavian. I think the livery is pretty cool, man. It shows like some age, right? It's got some dirt on it. It's got some wear and tear and all that good stuff. So I can always appreciate when a livery is done this way. I mean, look at like the watermarks and stuff like that, right? As far as textures are concerned, I mean, you can see every single rivets on this airplane. It's I honestly do not see anything wrong with the texture as far as the model of the outside of the aircraft. I think it looks pretty damn good, if I say so myself. I don't mind this at all. Again, my opinion might not be the same as yours. I mean, look at this. We got some wear and tear over here on the elevators as well. Let's keep going around here. I just want to give you guys a good look at it, because I don't know if some other content creators out there actually got close and personal to the aircraft and kind of show you guys in detail everything that this aircraft has to offer. Obviously, we're looking at a livery right now, right? But as far as the model is concerned, I'm no expert, right? Well, I guess you could say I'm an expert, but not on this aircraft, right? I mean, I was a aircraft technician for 26 years, so let's not let's not forget that. But yeah, we got the wing. Obviously, I've never worked on the 737-500, but I've worked on numerous aircraft in my career before I retired from service. So absolutely. We got the engines, obviously, exhaust section. Yes, sir. Droid, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. All right, right here we're looking at the port engine, obviously. I hope that you guys are getting a good look at whatever details you might want to look at. But yeah, we got all the rivets, fin blades, spinners, the inside of the intake. We got some wear marks on the spinner itself. Kind of realistic, actually. That's actually a lot of planes look like that. They got like the little paint chipping off or whatnot, little repair patches and stuff right here. That's pretty cool. And then you can see like all the water streaks running down the engine. Like the livery is very well done, by the way. Whoever did this livery did a very good job. I think. I mean, it shows age, right? It shows that this airplane is being used, abused, and rode hard and put up wet. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely looks like an old airplane, and they did a good job depicting all that. Got the landing gear, struts, um, yeah, hydraulic lines, wheel well, bunch of grime and stuff in there. Over the other side, obviously same stuff, right, guys? There's no need to kind of do this again here. The baggage compartments actually do open as soon as we put power on the plane. You guys are gonna see that. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at like all this dirt just dripping down, right? You can see like a little bit of deformity with the fuselage as well, where the panels actually might have gotten banged up. That's actually pretty realistic. You see this in real life all the time. And there you go. The nose section over here. Landing gear door. Taxi light. That was a pretty good look of the outside of the aircraft. Let's go inside real quick, guys. Let's take a look at the inside here. Let's start with the flight station, obviously. I've heard a lot of people complain about the flight station, okay? Guys, I don't know what the hell it is that some of these people are looking at, because I can tell you right now, I don't mind this at all. Can it be better? Look, guys, it can always get better, right? And the developers that I've talked to the developers, and they promised me they're going to keep it improving, improving, and improving. So Can it get better? You can only go up from here, right? You can only get better from here. But when I look at these textures, right, I don't understand why are people. I've seen a lot of people complain about, oh, the cockpit textures, they don't look good. Like what do we want as a flight community, right? As flight simmers, what are we looking for here? I mean, I'm looking at this cockpit and I'm looking at in detail stuff, right? You got finger smudges on the screens. You got wear and tear on every single gauges. Like if you look up at close, look at all this wear and tear. This thing looks like it's being used, right? It's not. It doesn't look like an airplane that just came out of the line, you know. You understand what I'm saying? This thing is it's a used plane. It's an old plane. It's showing its age exactly where it's supposed to. All the areas that have been touched and messed with. Maybe I would have. What I would do is, if I was the developer, I'll probably try and put a little bit more wear and tear on the yoke itself. Right? I don't think the yoke looks worn enough, like, you know, because these are the areas where your ends are on and it's always wearing and all that good stuff. It kind of looks like a little bit, I guess. I don't know if it's the way the light hits it, but it does have some area like over here, got some green stuff over there. So but yeah, I will probably add a little bit more wear on the actual yoke itself. But like when you look at the actual yoke shaft, I mean, look at all this scratches and stuff from, you know, hitting it with your shoes when you get in and out and all that good stuff. Even the pedals are all worn out. um you see grime, you see dirt, you see scratches, you see stuff everywhere, right? Even on the little stickers over here on the side of the things, they're all worn out. The flaps are like, they're not, it's not like plain white, you know, it's got like the little smudges and stuff on it. I mean, I can't, dude. I actually, I mean, look at the floor as well. It looks like it's been walked on for decades, just like it should. So I'm not understanding, like when I look at this and I'm looking at it up close and personal, right? Pictures don't do justice. You know, a stream like this doesn't even do any justice. But the textures, guys, I'm telling you right now, you know, and I'm not getting paid for this, right? I'm not I don't gain nothing out of this, guys. The only thing that I might gain from a lot of you people that are watching is I'm getting a free plane. Okay, cool. Thanks, CSS, for giving me a free plane. But at the same time, even if they give me a free plane, right, I got nothing to lose. I can say, hey, this is garbage. This looks like ass, but it doesn't. This looks good. All the wear and tear marks are where they're supposed to be. The knobs look all worn out. Um, yeah, I mean, I have no issues whatsoever with any of the textures in this cockpit. Overhead panel as well. I mean, it looks like it's being used for decades as well. As you can see, it's got a bunch of wear and tear marks on the knobs, on the panels themselves. The switches are all, you know, crooked and abused, right? I mean, you can see old. You can actually see the age of this aircraft when you look at this cockpit. And that's exactly what you need to be looking at, right? Like I said, I appreciate it. I like it. The only thing in this cockpit for the developers that I would say is a little bit more wear and tear on the yoke itself, and a little bit more wear and tear maybe on the um, uh, nose wheel steering handle, maybe a little bit of wear where your end might rest, you know, that stuff right there. Other than that, I think they did a pretty damn good job. Bang on, dude. This thing is, you know, like I said, it looks like it's being used. This looks like a plane that's been flown, and it's showing its age. So I have no issue with textures. Before we move on to the cabin, let's catch up with some chats here. See what you guys think. Looks great. Only thing I like more than old style analog gauges for the engines. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. You actually got this gauges right here. Yeah, I like these gauges. I don't mind them, and they actually replicate the little shaking of the real aircraft as well. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. People want brand new Max delivered to them directly from Boeing. No, dude, I think the textures in this airplane actually, honestly, guys, I'm not even bullshitting here, guys. I think the textures look good. Um, I mean, the circuit breaker panels actually could use a little bit of more wear and tear while we're talking about it. You know, this the circuit breaker panels. They could use a little bit more wear and tear. Maybe some tagged out circuit breakers. I don't know if you guys have ever been around real world airplanes. Sometimes some systems are tagged out. What they do is if they don't want you to use a particular system of the aircraft because it might be under maintenance or in up or whatever, what they do is they pull the circuit breakers and they put a red zip tie around it. And that's how they mark it out, right? They lock it out. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm being honest here, guys. Yeah, it's got all the wear where it needs to be, and it looks good. I think it looks good. I'm not tripping. Bill says, yeah, the textures look good. People want a brand new mag. Yeah, exactly. Nothing to complain about with these textures. There you go, Bill. Thanks, appreciate you. It's just not 4K. Well, you keep in mind, guys. I'm looking 4K, right? I'm looking at 4K. I am streaming at 2K, but keep in mind that YouTube compresses the video, so you're seeing probably half of what I see, right? So keep that in mind. The Aviator says, people just too quick, brother, and I get it. We have to be certain extent, but sometimes they go overboard. Yeah, absolutely, man. I agree. Very crisp and 3D looking. We didn't start this bad boy up yet, did we? Not yet, not yet, not yet. We're still looking. I want you guys. I want to showcase the airplane fully, right? I want to give you guys a good look. All right, check this out. This might be something like it's like yeah, whatever for some people, right? For me, it was like wow, that's pretty cool. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna open this door, right? Look what happens if I just open the door. See how it's slowly closing again? You guys see that? You guys see how this door is closing? That's insane, right? Look, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna open back up, and then you gotta put in the little kick, the little stopper at the bottom. You gotta put the stopper on in order for the door to stop from closing. I think it's just a little bit of a little extra detail that the developers didn't have to put there, right? Nobody would have ever said nothing about that, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, going into the cabin, I think the cabin is decent as well, right? Is it the best? Probably it's not the best, but I can tell you right now that it looks better than some of the high price stuff out there, in my opinion. You got modeled coffee machines and stuff right here. The texture is pretty crisp. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Borjorn, thank you for the subscription. Welcome aboard, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, right here you got the forward lavatory as we go inside. A lot of people might say this is a study level aircraft because it has a flushable toilet, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, there you go, guys. I know a lot of people like to have their flushable toilets. The doors can be open from the inside. So all you gotta do is press this, and the door's open. You can actually arm the door as well from the inside. So there you go. We actually open the door. We got the jetways connected. Um, Pretty standard cockpit, guys. Right? Pretty standard cockpit. Nothing insane here. It's a standard cockpit. Not cockpit. I'm sorry. Cabin. Right? Now you know me. I'm not the type of person that's going to be hanging out in the cabin regardless. So I really don't care. Even if this aircraft did not have a cabin, I'll still be good with it. But it's got a cabin. It's fully modeled. Everything is there. All the seat numbers, the overhead compartments. None of the stuff opens. Obviously, it's not like I fly, but I do not care. I'm gonna be very honest. I do not care if none of the stuff opens or closes. But all the seats are there. Everything is there. Obviously, the livery creators for the aircraft can go and modify the inside of this cabin to fit the different airlines and all that stuff. And all the way in the back, again, all the doors can be opened from the inside of the aircraft as well. Yeah. Another thing that we might want to take a look at. Let me shoot straight to the front real quick. Because I want to show you guys. Can I just go through the door? Or do I gotta open? Okay, I can just go through there as well. There is a panel over here that I don't remember where the hell it's at, that controls the cabin lighting. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. This is the volume for the PA and all that stuff. Where is the panel for the cabin lighting? Because I want to change the time, and we're going to take a look at what this cabin looks like at night. This is for the coffee maker. It might be in the back, huh? The cabin stuff. You guys think the cabin stuff is in the back? ACST Bearing 73 from the Discord channel here. Looking forward to the 500 for sure. There you go, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Zamp is in the house as well. What's up, Zamp? How you doing, man? I don't care much for the cabin either. Yeah, same here, man. Like, to have it, it's obviously always a bonus. But if it didn't have a cabin, I wouldn't be stressed. By the door in the front. Oh, did I miss it? I'm looking for the panel to do the cabin lighting, guys, so I can show you guys. I want to show you guys what this airplane looks like, and I want to see it too. I haven't seen it yet. By the door. He said by the door. Oh, there it is, right there. Duh. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's do this. Let's change the time of day. We're gonna change the time of day. We're gonna make it dark. Good. And then what do we got here? We got let's just turn some lights on. On, bright. I hope I'm doing the right. I'm definitely. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot, guys. We don't have power on the airplane, guys. Jesus. We do not have power on the airplane yet. So let's put power on the airplane real quick. To put power on the airplane, by the way, guys, you gotta make sure that you have the GPU connected, which we already did earlier. Let's see here. Let's put power on the airplane so we can see the night lighting. Batteries coming on. Boom. We'll do emergency lights. Yes. And external power. Bam. And the dome light is right here. All right, we can turn this off. All right, cool. All right, now we got power on the aircraft. Let's go ahead and real quick. I guess obviously you, as soon as we open the door, you can hear the sound of the jetway and all that good stuff. But yeah, so there you go. I'm not sure if this is the lighting that's turned on. Let's make sure. So what happens if we turn all this stuff off? Let's see. What do we got here? Of entry, work, and ground services, and windows. Oh, this is the ceiling. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's do music. Okay, no music. I don't know if there's music or not, but here, let's turn on the ceiling. This is the ceiling lights. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So we got ceiling lights over here, and they're actually dimmable. So let's say you don't want them bright, you can just go F-way, for example, and they're not as bright. See what I'm saying? Then we have the entry, which is right here. I would guess that one right there. Let's see if that's true. We can turn on the entry, either dim or bright. Yeah, there you go. We got entry lights are on. We have work lights. Not sure where the work lights are. Andre, third class, thank you so much, man, for always being a member and supporting the channel, man. And then we have the window lights. Let's put them to bright. And there you go. All the window lights are on. So you have the ceiling lights that come on, and then you have the window lights that come on as well. Hey, there you go. I like it. And everything here in the control panel actually works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn all this stuff off because obviously we don't need it. I'm gonna go ahead and reset my time to my flight time that I wanted to fly in, because I want to take a look at the plane and all that good stuff. And then we are going to go back into the good old flight station. And if there is anything else that you guys are going to see between the cabin and the flight station, please let me know, and I'll be happy to show you guys. Another thing that's pretty cool is over here we have this little switch, and it's to lock the door. Flight deck access system is norm. And if you look at the overhead panel right there, let me make sure that we look at it right here. You have a CSS, and you can turn the camera on, and you can see right outside the cabin door. Obviously, it's not like real life, but it gives you guys that impression that we're watching a CSS camera, right? Back as a member, sub CST. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that you continue to support, my dude. Let me spam some good old CST salutes in the chat. Guys, if you haven't, please spam the CST salutes for my boy Andre. Always supported, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Also, guys, if you haven't already done so, please be sure to hit that like button. Another thing to remember is we are multi-streaming. All right, we're streaming on vertical and horizontal, so we have 2 streams going at the same time on YouTube. Tyler Rax is announced 13 months. Tyler Rax, thank you so much, man. Let's spam some good old CST salutes in the chat for you as well, my dude. Thank you. I guess people want to check out the flushing toilet again. I already did. All right, we'll do the flushing toilet one more time, guys. I know a lot of you like that flushing toilet, man. So I'm not gonna open the door though. I'm just gonna go in it. All right, I know you guys want to see that flushing toilet. There you go. What is it? What is it with you guys and the damn flushing toilets, man? What is it with the flushing toilets? Can somebody please tell me why the obsession with the flushing freaking toilets? Anybody? I can't wait for this plane, and I know I am alone with that opinion for some reason. You're not alone, man. There's a lot of people that are actually level-headed, and they understand exactly what the developers and everything are going through and what they're trying to do, man. I have a pigeon in my window well in my basement. Ooh, nice. George said it's study level. That's it, man. That's it. All right, I'm gonna go quickly. I'm gonna go upstairs here on the overhead panel, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff situated here. We're gonna go left aft on the fuel pump so we can get ready for the APU starts. Bat bus and ground power. We're gonna go ahead and not that. What the hell am I doing here? Power is already on. Good. I'm gonna turn this brightness on here real quick. Bam. Galley can come on. Good. Seatbelts and signs are coming on. That's good. Windows 8 can go ahead and come on as well. And there's a couple of things here we'll go through, and I'll tell you guys about the personalization panel. It's not like the NG, if you know what I mean. But yeah, lights can go ahead and go steady for right now. That's good. And then taking a look at, let me show you guys the electronic flight bag. All right, we have SimBrief and Navigraph integration. Obviously, you can go to SimBrief and you can go ahead and get your flight plan here. This is the flight plan that I want. It brings it in. You can look at your all your flight plan, the routing and impacts, times and weights, flight log, wind information, ATC flight plan, blah blah. You can look at everything. Your all raw flight plan is in there. Okay, guys. Another thing is you can go to Navigraph and you can take a look at your Navigraph charts for the departing airport and the arrival airport. It's actually has weather as well. Let's go to taxi here for this airport, for example, and let's bring up our airport chart. There it is, and then you can zoom it in, and there you go. Here's your chart for the airport, guys. Very cool. Another thing is weather here. Request weather, and it's gonna give you all the weather. Obviously, we have our departure, our destination, and our alternate airport, and it's gonna give us all the meter for those different airports here. How did they fix the issue with the installer? It was not their issue, man. It was my issue. I had to fix my computer because my computer was making it impossible for me to install this plane. So it was on my hand, not on the developer's end. I sent you a DM. All right, man. I'll take a look at it later, man. Thank you. All right, so that's the weather here that you can request on here. Obviously, you can go through your aircraft option and set up all your options the way you want it. Between general configuration, software, application, and AFB and all that good stuff. Another note that I would have for the developers is to make it to where you can separate the tiller nose wheel steering from your rudder. Right now, it's not separated. I would love to have that option to be able to separate tiller and rudders. So I don't know if the developers are listening, but that's another thing that I would like to see this plane have. Um, we do have a raw checklist. A very simple checklist is you can do your pre-flight, before start, before taxi. All that stuff is there for you. Just a simple checklist for you to go through and make sure that you have the most important things checked for your flight. So that's that. Um, Obviously, you have your performance for takeoff and landing. Depending on what you want to do, you can use this onboard performance calculator. And then ground ops is what you're going to use mainly for operate all your doors and everything around the plane, load the aircraft, and if you wish, you can actually use this to do a pushback for your airplane as well. Another thing that you can do is you can put games in there. So if you go to aircraft options, you go to EFB, no, what is it? Applications. Down here, you have solitaire and spades. So if we turn these on, it will go back to the main page. You can actually, when you're in cruise, if you get bored, you can turn this on and you can play a quick game of solitaire, whatever the hell it's called. And there you go. You can just start playing. Put that there, put that there, blah blah. You know what I mean, guys. I'm not gonna do this, but yeah, that's just you actually have Spider as well. You can play Spider. Some of you that know what these games are, and then you have Spades as well. So um, little added, mini games, I guess, in the plane if you get bored in flight. All right, guys. Having said this, like I said, if I miss anything that you guys want to see, as far as textures, aircraft model, and all the good stuff, I think the airplane itself looks really good. I think it looks good. Um, I don't have any discrepancies aside for those things that I've already mentioned. Right? If you guys have been listening to me since the beginning of the stream, you all know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a little bit more wear and tear that I like to see on the yoke and maybe the steering tiller, and some other things that I mentioned while we were showcasing the model of the aircraft. Another thing is the EFB turns off after about 30 seconds. Not turns off, but goes into like sleep mode. So you got to click on the screen to wake it back up. Now, if we go to ground ops, I already have a GPU connected. The door is open. We're going to go ahead and open the forward and the aft cargo. All right. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up GSX. And I'm going to tell GSX to start boarding us. All right. I want to quickly go outside. And I want to show you guys the cargo area is open, indeed. As you can see, and it is modeled. So we do have a cargo area in there. Again, worn out, showing signs of being used and abused. Oh my God, dude. What are you doing, bro? You need to relax. Oh. All right, cool. Plane is boarding. So again, I kind of wanted to show you guys that real quick. Cool. While that's happening, I'm gonna go into the load section. Okay, I'm gonna bring up my sim brief panel, make sure that I got everything correct here. I'm gonna fetch my flight plan here, and I'm gonna go to payload. Now, looking at payload, I have 102 passengers. Jerome Lowe, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that subscription, man. Appreciate you. Andrew said, I'm going to dinner now, but see you later. Definitely hyped to see what you think. Gotcha, man. I don't understand why someone called the texture cartoonish. This texture look awesome. Running 4K on my 48-inch. Yeah, dude, like I said, I have no issues with the texture. I like it. I think it looks good. Some people have issues. I don't know. Like I said, there's some areas where I think it could use a little bit more wear and tear, if you know what I mean. Other than that, I think the texture look good. All right, so we're gonna get this thing ready for load. We have 102 people, passengers. Cargo is gonna be 5610, and we have 5620. That's close enough. Fuel, we're taking 12098, so 12100. That's good. And once you put all your information in there, all you gotta do is hit start. Actually, I'm gonna do instant loading complete. All right, I'm gonna do instant unloading because we do have GSX going in the background. They're gonna take their time and do that. But I always like to do instant on this. So now the aircraft is loaded. I got 102 passengers on board. I got 5,621 pounds of cargo, and I do have 12,100 pounds of fuel on board. This is my gross weight. This is my zero fuel weight. This is my CG, and stab trim is going to be 3. All right. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. Going down here, this is your panel to control your displays right here. It's going to be in the center pedestal. It's not like your NG. You don't have any ephesus. I don't know if you guys notice when you look at this, there's no ephys panel, so you can't control the range and lighting and all the stuff over here. You got to go down into the center pedestal. This panel's right here is for the captain. This panel on this side is for the FO, right? This right here controls brightness of the display, the top display right there. And this one right here controls the brightness for your bottom display. And then over here you have your range knob, and over here you have your selection knob for your map, plan, CTR map, and all that other good stuff. It's all right here, guys. Obviously, we do also have our panel lights down here. Boom, we're gonna go ahead and turn those on. Perfect. Same thing over here. I'm gonna turn all these on. 1 and 2. Also, you need to turn on the brightness for your FMCs as well, or FMSs, whatever it is you want to call them. There you go. Now everything is nice and lit up. One thing that I need to do, I need to go upstairs and I need to start aligning our nav 1 and 2 for the IRS. That's good. All right, so that's going to do its thing. Let's go ahead and start programming the FMS, guys. No worries, man. The plane looks awesome. I have to say, I can't wait to buy it and fly it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, we're taking a look at it. Textures look great. Seeing them on 3440, 1440. Yes, sir. Like I said, I don't mind the textures. There's been some people out there that are being complaining about the textures, but I don't mind them one bit. All right, we are EKCH. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, guys, but we're going from Copenhagen down to Amsterdam, and then if we have enough time, we're actually going to make the trip back. So that's what we're going to do today. So reference airport, again, Copenhagen. Good. We're going to grab our GPS here. We're going to paste that bad boy down here to set our IRS position. We're going to go to our route, and we are flying from Copenhagen. We're going to Amsterdam, so EHAM. Boom. I'm going to punch that bad boy in there. Beautiful. Call sign is going to be SAS 779. Good. We're going to put that in there. Then we're going to activate and execute. Once we do that, I usually like to do my departures and arrivals. So let's go ahead and set up my departure. We're coming out of Copenhagen on 2 to right. We're going to take the Lango to Charlie departure. So we'll do Lango to Charlie, and we're going to press execute on there. We're going to go back to index, go to our arrival page. And over in Amsterdam, as of right now, we're planning the ILS 6. Let's make sure that's still the case here, and that hasn't changed. Looking at the ATIS, yes, arrival is runway 6 today. So we'll do ILS 06, and we're going to take the Blufa 1 Alpha, which is right here, and we're going to take that via Art 1 Bravo. All right, there it is. Art 1 Bravo is set. We're going to go ahead and execute that bad boy. We're going to go to our legs, make sure there's nothing crazy going on. From Lango to, see, we have a discontinuity there. From Lango to Blufa, we're missing a waypoint. We're missing Raxlu. So I'm going to go ahead and put Raxlu in there. Raxlu is going to go right there. Beautiful. And I'm going to go next page from Raxlu. We're going to take it straight to Blufa. So I'm going to bring this up right here, and then I'm going to hit execute. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and keep going and take a look at my plan, make sure everything is good there, and good to go. Everything is good there. I'm going to go back to my route, and now we're going to start doing some performance stuff. Let me bring up my flight plan here. Let me see what my zero fuel weight was. 94.3 is going to go into zero fuel weight. Reserve is going to be 2.3. Beautiful. Cost index, we're looking at 5. So we'll do 5 on the cost index. That's great. I'm going to cruise at 300 today. Even though we might have filed for higher, that's fine. Let's take a look at the cruise winds here. Let's go to weather. We're looking at 256 at 1. 256 at 1. We'll punch that bad boy near for the average wind component. And our ISA deviation is going to be -2. So we'll do -2 on the ISA deviation. Punch that bad boy in there. We're going to press execute. And that's all good there. I like it. Transition is going to be 5,000. And 5,000 is correct. Let's go to our takeoff page. Good. Now, let me show you guys this takeoff calculator here. No problemo. Mr. Sim CFI is in the house. What's up, man? Decent land, my dude. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome aboard, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have you tried to get the Wing FMC to work with this aircraft? No, man. No, I don't even have it installed right now. The airplane is not even out, so I'm sure it's not working. Jerome says the EFB with games as well. First time I've seen that on the Microsoft Flight Simulator plane. I think pretty groundbreaking stuff. Nice, dude. 3,000 feet, 3,000 feet CL. No, what? What are you talking about, Bajor? 3,000. It's 30,000 feet. Our cruise is 30,000 feet, if that's what you're referring to. All right, going over to our electronic flight tab here. We're going to click on performance takeoff. We're coming out of wrong airport here. We're coming out of EKCH. Boom, done. Going to give it a second to load. I put 3,000. What? Oh, dude, thanks, bro. I didn't even notice that. 300 is what I wanted to do. Execute. There you go. All right, we're good. Thanks. I was like, what the hell? Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you, brother. Is it true that this plane will be a subscription base? If you want it as a subscription, yes. In the description down below, I had there. You have 3 methods of paying for this aircraft if you decide to buy it, right? Keep in mind those 3 prices, those 3 different prices include 3 different variants. Well, I guess you could say 4, but 3. You get the 300, the 400, and the 500 once they're done, plus the freighter, both from 2020 and 2024. You have a choice to subscribe and use it for 1 month for $5, 1 year for $50, or you can buy it outright for 120, and you get all the planes. So those are the choices as of right now, and yeah, it's all in the description, guys. All right, we're coming out at 22 right. We got flaps 5. Anti-ice is going to be off. Bleeds are going to be on. 20K, that's fine. That's fine. Wind direction is going to be 26011. So we all this number here, we'll go 260. 260 and 11 for wind speed. Okay, upper climb normal. W cone is dry. Temperature is 19. And QNH is 1010. 1010 on the QNH. And there you go. So we got a MTO 6554. We got a PTO 56221. Temperature 19. V1 is going to be 38, 40, and 46. All right. So if we take a look at our stuff down here, we go back to our index takeoff. All right. Outside temperature, we said it was 19. Good. We're looking at what is it? 38, 40, and 46. 138, 140 and 146. Booyakasha. And we're essentially done, guys. Flight plan is in. Everything is good to go there. One thing we're going to do, like I said, we don't have ATC on board here today, so we're going to go straight to 300 for the altitude. So we're going to go ahead and bug that up. Do about on this, and I'll do 156. That's fine. Runway ending today, departing. We're looking at where are we at here? 217. Let me bug 217 here on the ending. Sorry, guys, if I'm not oh my god. Oh, sorry. What the hell did I just do? All right. 217. All right, we got 217 on the runway heading good. We said altimeter was 10110. 101. No, was it 1010? Why did I say 10110? I'm so stupid, dude. All right, so 10. Yeah, 1010. So we can go down here and we can set our QNH here, 1010. Good. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's go ahead and get our APU going. APU is coming online. Again, this is going to be your pressurization panel for the altitude here. Obviously, we're going to put our cruise altitude in here, which is going to be 300 today. You got 300 set. Perfect. APU is firing up. Let's listen to the APU, guys. MN Sport Fan, what's up, man? How you doing? I just noticed you guys have no sound, do you? You guys not have any sound right now for the game? Damn, nobody's been saying nothing to me about the sound. All right, you guys got sound now? You guys didn't tell me we didn't have sound this whole time? Well, I'm sorry, guys, for the no sounds. You guys have been missing out on all the sounds, guys. Anyways, so what? So you guys couldn't even hear the toilet flushing? Oh, you guys wanted me to flush the toilet, and you guys couldn't hear the toilet flush. We thought it was the new Whisper Jet. Johan, what's going on? Welcome to the screen. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I gotta give you guys a toilet flush. I gotta give you guys at least a toilet flush to redeem myself. I gotta redeem myself with a good old toilet flush, guys. Sorry about that, fellas. I don't know why the sounds weren't working, man. And I literally just noticed. I looked at my OBS and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Where's my little green bar and shit that goes up and down when the sounds? Anyways, you're moving very easy. Chase plane? No, I'm not using chase plane right now. No, but I do like chase plane. But I'm not using it today. All right, guys. So APU is online. We're gonna go Gen 1 and Gen 2 for the APU. We're gonna switch this up to APU Gen up top, and you can see that we have volts. Good. Over on this side, APU bleed can come on. Now, if you want AC, if you want air to circulate in the cabin, you got to turn the pack to auto, left pack, and you're gonna start hearing that air coming in, right? Another thing that you want to make sure with this panel is before you go flying, see this little ground and flight switch right here? You need to flip this to flight. If you do not switch this to flight, your cabin will not pressurize and everybody in the plane will die. Okay? Very important. This little switch right here, this little bugger, very important. All right? All right, cool. I think we are done with the boarding process, so we are going to go ahead and turn on our anti-collision light. Boom. That's on. Beautiful system sounds on. All that good stuff is good to go. And we are going to tell GSX to start pushing us. Prepare for pushback and departure. We are going to go over here. Obviously, you got to set the stuff up, right? You're going to go to ground ups. You're going to go to doors. And we're going to close all this stuff. Close, close, close. GPU can go ahead and come off. And chucks can go ahead and come off. All right. Once you do all that, make sure the brakes are set. That's good. And now they're going to come push us. Pre-takeoff. That's it. Stream 100 out of 100. Thanks, brother. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. By the way, if you haven't already done so, guys, please smash that like button for me. Also, keep in mind, we are multi-streaming. We have two streams. We have a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. So, if you guys would, it would really mean a lot if you would hit like on both streams. Cage, don't forget to cage your standby, by the way, guys. You always want to cage your standby. All right, who's ready to go, ladies and gentlemen? Now, the sounds. During my testing, I can tell you right now, cabin sounds, I'm okay with. I mean, cockpit sounds, I think it sounds good. The sounds that I think need to be worked on are, I think the APU sounds good too. On the start, you got the little, and then the start, the APU sounds amazing. The engines, the flap sounds, they need work, okay? And I've already voiced that opinion to the developers as well. I've already told them that, hey, the sounds are, I said, I like the textures. I like the way the plane flies. I haven't had no issues with systems so far.
Release parking brakes.
We'll see. All right, you said release parking brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, parking brakes are released.
Push.
Upstairs, you want to make sure that you turn your pack back off. Boom. Now, in order to start this plane, you want to make sure that your isolation valve is in the open position. All right, isolation valve needs to be in the open position. Otherwise, the engines are not going to start. Also, you need to go ahead and turn on your fuel pumps. Good. Once you do that, we're going to start with the number 2. Number 2 engine is going to ground. You're going to monitor your gauges. You're going to see that your AGT is going to start to rise. N2 is going to start to rise. I usually give it about between 15 and 20% N2. Once it reaches about 15 to 20% N2, what I'll do is I'll throw in the fuel, and we're going to get some sparks. Boom, boom, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuel is coming in, and let's listen to the engine, guys. You see what I mean? I would like for the engines to be a little bit more. And then again, guys, don't get me wrong. I don't even remember what the 737 Classic sounds like. So I'm just saying, it's, you know, like the view, for example, going from this view to this view, there's no change in the engine sound. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'm like, I told Alex, I said, Alex, you know, that's one thing that I think needs to get improved is the sounds, right?
Set parking brakes.
All right, let's go ahead and set the parking brake. Brakes and boom.
Unlocking
Okay.
gear.
And number 2 engine is good. Let's go ahead and start number 1. Again, we're looking at engine indications here. We got GT rising, we got N2 rising. Oil pressure, hydraulic pressure is coming up. There's your oil temp, there's your oil pressure. All right, about 15 to 20%. We're gonna go ahead and throw some fuel on the number 1. And here comes the engine start. Also, I hope I said this right. Sepren, I think Sepren is your name. Thank you for subscribing, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Why don't I have a co-pilot? I don't need a co-pilot, man. Ruby, we're good. We got this. Enzo, what's going on, man? Yeah, I have flown a lot of 737-400. Engine sounds need some improvement. Same goes, that buzzer sound on Takeoff is a bit missing. There you go, man. More bass, that's what we need, right? Right, Johan? We need more bass. I think so. I'm with you, man. We need more bass. Also, the flaps, right? I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't think I've heard any flaps sounds, to be honest. All right, good. We got 2 good engine starts here. Let's go ahead and fire up number 1 gen, number 2 gen. Boom. Bleed air is already on. We're gonna go ahead and put the isolation valve to auto, left and right pack to auto as well. APU bleed can go ahead and come off, and we're gonna put the reciprocating fan to auto as well. Pedal static 1 and 2, elect 1 and 2. Yaw dampener is coming on. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Very beautiful. Very, 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 very beautiful. All right, moving on down here. Let's see. We'll go continuous on the engines for departure. Taxi light can go ahead and come on as we are about to go. Flight director 2, flight director 1. Auto throttle is getting armed. We'll start with the LNAV. As we get closer, LNAV, VNAV can come on later. I'm not worried about that right now. Good. Another thing to note is V-speeds. You can set your V-speeds here by grabbing this little number. There's a little tickers right here, and set your V-speeds, or there's a little click spot right here. So this click spot right here is to set your V-speeds. Watch. Bam. Now you got your V-speeds. See what I'm saying? It grabs them from your FMC. So you can set them here. Obviously right here they're already going to be set, right guys? All right, so that's all set there. One thing we are forgetting is our squawk. We're offline, so it doesn't really matter, but we're squawking 2000. Let's go ahead and go TARA. Good. All right. I think we are good to go. Brakes can go to RTO. All right, let's take a listen to flaps. You see what I'm saying? I'm not hearing any flaps noise whatsoever. Now, I don't know if that's realistic or not. Like I said, I'm not a 737-400 pilot, but I didn't hear any flap sound whatsoever. After boom, boom, bang, bang checklist. That's it, CFI. That's it, dude. All right, good. Ladies and gentlemen, parking brake ain't going to come off. Takeoff config is good to go. Let's be out. Also, I'm going to have to figure out why my tiller doesn't work anymore, guys. I broke my tiller. I don't know what's going on. So I do not have a tiller right now. But that's fine. It's all good. No sound on the flaps? Yeah, I didn't hear any, man. I didn't hear any sounds on the flaps whatsoever. All right, let's go ahead and taxi to runway 22 right, and let's go. Let's do this. Yes, CFI, yes. It doesn't look bad, dude. At least for me, it doesn't look bad. Keep in mind the stream might not give it too much justice, but yeah, it's definitely I mean, here. See what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I I can't complain about the looks, man. I can't complain about the looks whatsoever. I think the plane looks good. Uh, the sounds need work, definitely. Sounds need work. I think that there could be. Here's some of the things that I mentioned, CFI. Let me know if you agree. I think there needs to be a little bit more wear on the actual yoke, right here, where the ends go, and the switches right here. They need to be a little bit more worn out. The nose wheel steering handle needs to be a little bit more worn out. Other than that, I think the cockpit itself, I think it looks pretty good. I think there was some other things that I mentioned as well, but I forget, dude. The little flight director switch on the FO side is misplaced. It's like it's not in the right spot, but they already know about that. They've already fixed it. So if you guys are seeing that, keep that in mind. It's already been fixed. Looks like a nice add-on for it. I think so, brother. I think it is. It's still a work in progress, but I think it's gonna be a good plane, dude. I think it's gonna be a nice. It's gonna be a welcome addition to the sim, dude. At least for me. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting any of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the way I see it, bro. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys as well. There's a lot of people complaining about the price, okay? And I don't think the price is not good. I think the price model could be a little different, if you know what I mean. I would have been more happy if there would have been an individual price for each variant of the plane. Do it like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with the subscription. Leave the $5 for a month and the $50 for a year, because there might be some people that might want to take advantage of that and spend less money, right? But at the same time, I think you should give that option to people to be able to pay for the 500 if they just want the 500, right? So maybe charge $50, $60, whatever it is, whatever the price is, charge $50 for the 500, right? $55 for the 500. $55 for the 400, $55 for the 300, and then maybe another $40 for the freighter, right? Something like that. And you can actually have the option, right? If you don't want to spend 50, 50, 50, and 50, you could say for 120, you can buy all of them, right? I think that would be cool, right? But I don't think, a lot of people are complaining saying that it's too expensive. I don't think it's too expensive. I think it's just the way the price is, right? That they saying 120, all of them. That's it. And a lot of people are like, well, what if I just want the 500? What if I just want the freighter? You know, what if I just want, you know, that's the only discrepancy that I have. I think the price is bang on though, because when you think about it, for $120, you're getting 3 different variants and a freighter, right? So I think the price is spot on, but I think that they could include another option to buy the plane in the variant individually if you want to. Spend a little bit more, you know, instead of being 120 for all of them, it'll be like $55 or $60 for one variant. Give people that option, right? You're speaking out of my mouth regarding the pricing? Gotcha, brother. And again, 6 months, man. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Let me do this real quick. Perfect. All right. You might have seen some stuttering because I was clicked off the screen, guys. 120 for all doesn't feel bad, but yet 100% agree with the variants being standalone as well. Yeah, I think that would be a cool option, right? But like I said, I'm not trying to tell them what to do. I'm just voicing my opinion, guys. That's all I'm doing. I am just merely voicing my opinion. All right, so landing lights are coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for this departure. Runway turn-off lights. Taxi light can go ahead and come off. APU can go ahead and come off, actually, as well. Oops. Good thing we're doing last-minute checks here. Right? Next thing you want is the APU to be running. All right, who's ready to go, guys? Are we ready to rock and roll today, or what? We do have a wicked crosswind, so the departure might be a little... Going for the $5 sub yourself? There you go, man. Try it before you buy it. That's what's cool. That's what I like about the subscription, guys, believe it or not. Try it before you buy it. $5. No harm, no foul. Here's $5. Let me try it for a month. If I don't like it, I'll move on. I think that's awesome, dude. Ruby says, me, Captain. Excuse me, it'll be what? It's gonna be like, all right, you guys ready to rock and roll, fellas? My frames are messed up right now, dude. I need to optimize my 2020 again. I haven't flown 2020 in a while, but anyways, you get the idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, control cam is coming on. It might be a little loud, so pardon me. Power is coming up. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see those togas in the chat. Toga. All right, thrust power is set. Airspeed is alive. Coming up on 80 knots, we'll go neutral. Look at that yoke. And V1. Rotate. Pause the rate. Gears coming up. Start cleaning out some flaps. All right, let's go LNAV, VNAV. Let's keep cleaning those flaps up. Navin. I'm gonna be honest, man, that trim wheel sounds horrible. I don't like the trim wheel, guys. I don't know about you guys. Alright. We'll get to the autopilot. Bring you guys back in. Let's start cleaning some stuff up. Engines can go back to normal. Runway turn off can go off. Good. Auto brakes off. And let's lock the gear. Flaps are clean. We're climbing. Climbing and naving, guys. 2, 3, 4 in the adding. Let's reset our adding bugger. Just in case we need to take over here. 2, 3, 4 is set. And let's give it about, I'd say 40 on the range here. Beautiful. Turn the sounds down just a little bit so I can hear myself think. Let's look at some wind views. Yes, sir. Sounds like someone is sawing some wood. 10 passengers only? No, it's got, I have 100 and some passengers, I forget. Got more than 10 passengers, man. The glare shield vibrates, that is actually cool. Yes, it does. It does. Yeah, the trim wheel sound is... I'm like, But like I said, man, I've been talking to Alex, the developer, and he's like, "Yeah, we're working on it." Look, hey, look at all those ships down there, guys. And I didn't have to use a mod. That's straight sim. That's pretty cool, ain't it? ATC Swede says, "Welcome." Oh, welcome to Turk. I didn't even see it, guys. When did that come in? The ATC Swede. Thank you so much for that third class membership, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Sorry I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. Let me spend some salutes in there for ATC Swede. Thank you so much, man. Seems to fly nice. Yeah, I have no complaints about the way it flies, man. I think it flies really good. Sounds like the Acre Sprinter is stuck. What a rocket ship. It sure is, isn't she? Underneath the trim wheel, you might find some metal shaving. Maybe your PLOD is very high for 2020. Probably, yeah. I need to refine it, man. Dude, I haven't flown 2020. And I almost uninstalled 2020 yesterday, guys. But then I remembered that I wanted to fly this plane. That's why it's still here. All right, we're already above transition, by the way, guys. So another thing I want to show you guys. You see how you can set standard by just spinning the knob, but they have a click spot right here for you to be able to set standard. Watch this. You click here, bam, standard set. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very beautiful, very good, very good, very good. Yeah, my frames are absolutely atrocious right now, guys. I don't know why. That's insane, dude. Huh. Am I a real pilot? No, I'm not a real pilot. Ruby says traffic. Traffic. Oh, no, because we're flying a brand new plane, and we want to make sure that we are confident about flying this plane. We are not offline right now. We're actually flying. We're not online. We're flying offline. We're not on VATSIM. I usually like to fly on VATSIM, but I don't want to fly a plane that I'm flying for the first time on VATSIM, if you know what I mean. I want to be a responsible VATSIM user. You know? That makes sense. But yeah, we're doing pretty good, man. Climbing at 260 right now. It's looking good. For some reason, my frames are taking a hit, and I don't think it's the plane. I think it's me. I was messing with some settings and I messed something up. We're still good though. We're averaging pretty good frames. Umur, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Guys, please spam the salute emojis in the chat. And the gifts as well for Umur gifting 5 memberships to the channel, man. Thank you so much, brother. JR, DA, Information Echo, Bad Hog, and John Brand. If you're in the chat, please say thank you to Umar Ozbek for gifting you a membership, man. Thank you so much, brother. Very kind. Very kind. The outside sound are actually pretty good, guys. Let me turn down the sounds a little bit. Let's go outside. Take a listen to sounds. The outside actually doesn't sound that bad. The external sounds actually. Let me do something real quick before we forget. Let's go ahead and can I? Yeah. Landing lights are coming off. Boom, boom. That's good. That's good. And let's go ahead and turn the turn the seatbelt signs off as well. All right, cool. Going back outside. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Is that too loud, guys? Is that good? But yeah, outside the plane actually sounds really good, I think. It's the inside sounds for some reason that need to be tweaked. They need to be fixed. Yeah, guys, there she is. We're flying, boys. External sounds are like internal. It sounds different on the inside, fellas. Like, it's very quiet on the inside. Even the engines. Like, if you go to the wing view, you see what I'm saying? I just think it should be a little more humph. You know what I'm saying? A little more humph. Other than that, yeah. All right, I think we should get some tunes going, guys. About that. Let's get some tunes. Get some tunes in the house. Where are we at? Right here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Turn this down here. Hit the good old play button. Oh, baby. Let's go. We're doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. As an Norwegian, I approve the delivery. The delivery actually looks really good, man. It's like it's got some wear as well, like some dirt wear and tear and all that good stuff. So yeah, I agree with you, Eric. I agree. Delivery looks spot on, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Looking good. Really like when you fly in Scandinavia. Nice, dude. Thank you. No more sound. You guys can't hear the music? We got music playing now. You guys not hear the music? Are you liking the plane so far? There's some things that need to be worked out with the plane, V said, but other than that, I think it's gonna be a good plane, dude. I think it's gonna be a real good plane. I believe so. And the developers are extremely dedicated to this project, man. I've talked to them on voice chat, like on voice call, on Discord call, and they're absolutely dedicated to this thing. They want it to be good. They're working on it nonstop, dude. Like, they're losing sleep over this plane, guys. So I just want you guys to understand they're not just doing a plane, right? They're absolutely freaking hustling. They're working at it, and they want to make sure that they deliver a good product. So yeah. You can hear the music is just quiet. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Music is quiet, it says. So we can go over here. Boom. All right. How is it now? Is it better now? Let me know, guys. Let me know what a good music volume is for you all. Is that better? Okay, cool. Mic check, 1 2. All right, we got the mobile microphone here. All right, we're gonna get the face camera up real quick. We're gonna go bear one, guys. Yes, sir. Really nice detail on the model there. Does look awesome. Like I said, man, I don't mind the model at all. I don't mind the textures at all. Is it going to get better? Obviously, they're gonna keep working on the aircraft. They're gonna keep making it better. So yeah, absolutely, man. I think the plane looks good, and it's flying good too right now. No issues whatsoever as of right now. So we'll see, man. We'll continue with the flight. We'll see how she reacts. We'll see how the plane handles the descent, the approach, the landing, and then if we have enough time, guys, if you guys want to see another flight, we'll do the flight back. What you guys think of them apples? GOT, what's up, man? Just watch the VNAV. Yep, I'll take a look at it, man. I've done 3 flights with this plane. I haven't had no issues yet with VNAV, knock on wood. So we'll see. We'll take a look at it. So far, so good, man. Once I come back inside, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna make sure that everything's going everything is going good there. Sir. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, you do me a huge favor and smash that like button. We got 22 people watching on the vertical stream and only 10 likes, man. You guys hate me, don't you? You guys really, really do hate me. You guys really hate me, man. Same goes for the horizontal stream, guys. If you haven't already done so, please, please, please smash that like button. How much is it going to be? GOT, the different pricing are in the description down below, man. If you look at the description, I went into details and explaining the pricing model. As of today, that might change because the plane is not released yet. So, you know, but as of today, that's what it's going to be. JJ Stevens is in the house. What's up? He says $5 for the 30-day. I'm in. Dude, I honestly, JJ, hear me out, bro. I think I'll be happy if every developers would do this. $5 for a month. And then if you don't like it, that's it. You're done. Why is that a bad thing? Why do people don't like that? Let me try it for $5, right? If I like it, I'll pay for the plane. If I don't like it, then I'll move on, right? Or maybe if I don't think the plane is ready yet, I'll wait for another 6 months. I'll give you another $5. I'll try it out. And if I like it, I'll buy it. Why is that such a bad deal? Why? I don't understand why people don't like that. You know? And it's not like they're saying, oh, it's only a subscription. You can buy the plane outright if you want. Giotti says, wow, 120? Yes. It's 120 if you buy the plane outright. And you get all the variants. You get the 300, you get the 400, you get the 500, and you get the freighter. So you get all the different variants of the airplane, and you get them for both sim. You get it for 2020 and for 2024. So keep that in mind. It's not just this plane, right? At the end of the day, you're getting like 4 different variants of the plane. So if you divide 120 by 4, how much are you really paying per plane, right? I give up trying to make Simmer Kids epic. Yeah. I just wish that it would try it for the $5. You should be able to get it a little bit of a discount. Yes and no at the same time, right? Yes and no. Because if that was the case, then you could just do $5 now, and then $5 in another 3 months, and then you can like buy this thing like it's a car. That's $30 per plane, $30 per variant, guys. That's why it just boggles my mind, dude, when people say it's too expensive, right? I appreciate their opinion. I respect it. But at the same time, I don't think it's too expensive. When you're paying $30 per variant, right? It's not that expensive. It's not rent to own, it's just rent. Exactly. The NTG 77 full 737 collection costs like 220. So yeah, exactly. Enzo, that's exactly my point. A lot of people don't think about that, right? But again, I'm going to agree with some statements that I made earlier. I think on top of the different options they have now, they should include an option for you to be able to buy just one variant if you want to. That's all I'm saying, right? So let's say you want to buy just the 500. You could say, okay, well, if you just want to buy the 500 and not the full package, it's $50. But if you buy the full package, it's 120. So basically, if you buy the full package, at the end of the day, you save money, if you know what I mean, right? But if you buy one variant at a time, you end up spending more money. Kind of give you that incentive, right? You know what I mean? I think they should do that. I think some just don't want all the variant. Yeah, exactly, Ken. That's exactly what I was saying, right? I think they should give you an option to just buy one variant, but don't make it $30, obviously, right? If you just want one variant, if you buy all of them, it's $30 per variant. If you only want one, it's $55. You know, I would do that. I would do that. Oh yeah, JJ, yeah, like you said, 45 per variant or 120 for all four. Sure, you could do that, right? Yeah, whatever the price is, right? I'm not gonna tell them what they should price it at. I'm just saying, just make it a little bit more expensive to buy each variant, and a little bit money saving for the whole package. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of money saving for the whole package. That's all I'm saying. I've been seeing from FS nowadays. People forget like P3D. Oh yes, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about, Enzo. I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. And look at the prices of planes on X-Plane. X-Plane is ridiculous with the prices, dude. Ridiculous. So obviously the people are, you know, the like I said, dude, I don't want to talk mad. I don't want to talk shit about people and their opinions. I respect their opinions. It is what it is. Just like I have an opinion, they have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and you all know what I like to say. Everybody has a butthole too. I'll buy the 500 only. Honestly, I'll never fly the other ones. There you go. Yeah, true. Yeah. Who knows, man? Maybe they'll hear the community out and they'll make some changes to the pricing model and give you the option to just buy one variant, dude. We'll see. Yeah, I have all sims installed. X-Plane 12, the P3D, V5, and 2020 and 2024. Wow, dude. Now I have 2020 and 2024 right now. I did have X-Plane 12 installed at one point. I uninstalled it because I wasn't flying it. I need X-Plane to be better, dude. I can't fly it right now. I need X-Plane to be better. Once X-Plane gets better, I might go back into it. But as of right now, I don't like it. If they were smart, they would offer all for variants $45 to $50 each. That's what I would do. Yes, JJ. I use P23 only for the Majestic Q1. Oh, I can't wait until we get a Q400 in the sim, dude. And the Concorde, yeah. Those are two good planes. Yes, I know. Somebody isn't Majestic working on the Q400 for 2024 as well. And I think there's somebody else working on a Concorde as well too. The 120 is what got everyone pennies in a wad. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, let me check vertical stream real quick. Make sure nobody's trying to talk to me over there. You guys watching us on the vertical stream, man. Double tap that screen, man. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button for me. We are hurting with the likes, fellas. Hurting with the likes. It's the number, not the amount of planes that triggering folks. I believe so, yes. And a lot of people, like I said, man, a lot of people been complaining about textures and stuff. I think the textures actually they look fine, dude. They need some revising on some things, but I think the textures look fine. And I want to say that they've already worked on textures. Keep in mind, fellas, those of you that are watching right now, I have the version 1 of the airplane. They already have a better version than this. They've already, I haven't got the update yet, but they already have a better version. I was waiting for 5 years for a classic, man. Not too long to wait now. There you go, man. There you go. Also, congrats on 5K. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate on the 5K, brother. Yeah, man. It's been a while, but we got there. We're at the 5K, ladies and gentlemen. 5K, baby. Yeah, my Jesse's working on the Q400 for Microsoft Flight Sim. I can't wait, Enzo. Q400 is a great aircraft to fly, man. Awesome aircraft. Awesome little plane to fly, dude. I'm not sure that I will fly the Concorde, to be honest. I'm not a Concorde type of guy. The Concorde is probably one of those planes that I will try once or twice, and that's about it. I can't see myself flying the Concorde every day across the pond, I'm not a across the pond type of guy. Yeah, very fun indeed. Yeah, man, I can't wait. CST, I think that 120 number is triggering laughing aloud. They ain't even seen the whole pizza with 4 planes. Turnip should turn up. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna turn up, man. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like when I put videos in the video section. Hey, what's going on? Man, how do you say that name, man? Ayak? Welcome, man. Good to see you. What's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. I don't like it when you put your stream in the video section either. Just complained about it. There you go. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, I'm coming back inside, guys. Give me a sec. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check. My ugly face is back on the camera. Welcome back, everybody. We are back. Let's take it back inside here. Let's check on some progress here. Let's see what's going on. This is the cabin for those of you that care, and this is the cockpit. All right, cool. What do we got going on here? We are adding 225, so let's go ahead and reset our adding bug because we're good pilots, right? Seatbelt sign should be already off, which it is. That's good. All right, what are we looking at right here? Can I put this down? Yes, I can. All right, number of those here. Destination. Did we already pass our top of descent? Uh-oh. What the hell are we? Yeah, we already passed our top of descent, didn't we? All right, let me look at my arrival. That's fine. That's fine. We're flying offline, so it's no big deal. But we went past our top of descent already, I believe. Let's take it down to initial 7,000 here. Let's see what we got going on. I was wondering if you could do a tutorial from Colin Dark on that plane. If you could also how to import all the data to the FNC. There's no importing on this plane, dude. You got to do it yourself. You can't import it from. You mean like import it from the tablet to here to the FMC? That I know of. There's no importing. I actually plugged the flight plan myself. Yeah. All right, let me do a level change real quick. And then once we start descent, let me go back to VNav and see what it does. It should continue that descent. Let me back down 7,000 feet. Unfortunately, guys, we missed our top of descent. So if something bad happens, it's my fault. It's not the plane's fault. All right, I'm gonna put down our bottom altitude for this arrival, which is 7,000 feet. Or actually, here in Europe, it's gonna be flight level 070. And there you go, we're descending. I could do a tutorial on it. Yeah, I could definitely do one, Christian, if that's what you want. If that's what you guys want me to do, I can do it. Cal, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. Hey, yo. How you doing, Cal? Just at a gig of 16-piece pizza. Now I can't move. This definitely needs to get added. I mean, it's one of those things that's cool to have. But at the same time, it's like, I can still put my flight plan in, dude. I don't mind it. But yeah, it'd be cool. Maybe, you know, the developers, if they're listening, give us the ability to be able to import the flight plan from the EFB straight into the FMC, kind of like the other planes do. I agree. Yeah, that's a quality of life, right? Quality of life add-on type deal. Yep. That definitely, yep. So because we started descending late, are we doing a combat landing? We'll see. We could do a combat landing. It's a classic, brother. You gotta do it all yourself. That's the beauty about it. There you go. Display looks like the A300. Yeah, it's the old school displays, man. Yep. It's the old school displays. And they even replicated the little flickering. You see how this gauges right here? How they flicker? Like they move like that? Now, I'm not a real 737-500 pilot, but from what I understand, that's how the real life gauges act in the same fashion. So I think that's a cool touch of realism. Yeah. All right, we're descending nicely, dude. Actually, we are only 3,500 feet above profile, so we're catching the profile. No big deal. I think we caught our descent just in time. CST Gaming, I found a few cool routes for the A220 and E-Jets when they're both in 2024. LAX to KPSP and then back to LAX. Well, the E-Jets are already in 2024. We just need the systems, man. We just need the custom FMCs and all that good stuff, man. Yeah. How's this plane so far? So far, I'm enjoying it, man. So far, it's doing everything that it's supposed to. This is my 4th flight with this plane, and I haven't had any issues. So, the full version. Yeah, I got you. The V1. Yeah, JJ. When is that coming out? Go ahead, you can tell us. I won't tell nobody. Nobody's listening, dude. I flew in those classic regularly pre-COVID with Blue Air. They ride very smoothly. There you go, man. Sir. We're still testing? Yeah, I was talking to the dev, man. I don't know if they came out with a different testing version. I was supposed to be joining the testing team, but he hasn't got back with me. And I don't feel like bugging him every 5 minutes, you know? All right, guys, on the descent, let's do a quick recall check. It's good. On the descent, we are going in on runway 6. ILS approach runway 6. Cool. Let's start playing some stuff. How about that, guys? I'll show you guys. Some stuff is in different position, right? So if you look at this, for example, we are in manual for the nav here. We can punch in the ILS frequency right here, 110.55. So we'll do 110.55 and 110.55 on this side. That's good. ILS frequency is set. Also the courses. Don't forget the course. Yeah, my frames are absolutely atrocious right now, dude. but I'm not gonna put it on the plane. I think it's my sim, guys. I think something is up with my sim. But I'll fix it. All right, so course, final approach course is gonna be 056. All right, 056 on the course on this side, and we'll do 056 on the FO side as well. Tupoku. All right, there you go. One thing I want to look at here real quick is going to be my elevation, which is 11 feet. So up on the pressurization panel, guys, right here, you got your landing altitude. We're gonna put 10 feet because it's like 11 feet, so that's good. That's set there. So we got course ILS is set. Now decision altitude over in Schiphol is going to be let's see if I can find her here. Where you at? 189 looks like. Yeah, 189. So basically we go down here. You see right here, guys, this little ADI DH ref. This is your decision. So we said 189. We're gonna set this to 190 on this side, and we're gonna set it to 190 on the FO side as well. Now the calculator, I'm not crazy about the landing calculator. Maybe it's just me, but we're gonna go right here. I'm gonna show you guys what I know about this thing. Obviously, we type in he ham for Schiphol. We're gonna select done. All right. 737-500 is the aircraft. That's good. Registration. That's good. Runway. Once it's done loading, we're gonna select the runway. In our case, we said we're doing 6. There you go. We're gonna do flaps 30 for the arrival. Let's see what that gives us. NIS is gonna be off. Blades are on. MEL off. Engines 20K. Wind direction. All right, let's see what we got for wind direction here. We said it was what, 320? Yeah, 320 at 9. So for the wind direction, we'll do 320 at 9. Boom. NA runway condition is dry. Temperature is gonna be 13, and QNH is 1018. On the QNH. That's it. Now you got your elevation, you got your LDA, which is 10,482 feet. Slope is 0%. Your MLDW is going to be 49,895. PLDW is going to be 49,895. And your climb gradient is 4.2. That's all it's giving you guys. Unless I'm doing this wrong, it doesn't really tell you. Doesn't tell you anything. But that's okay. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, we already done that. Cool. All right. Where we go? Let's go to approach page. Boom. And I want to do 30 degrees on the flaps for this one. We got 10,000 feet of runway. That's going to be perfect. So we'll do that right here. So that's set. We're going to go over here and we're going to set our speeds. Now, remember I told you guys there's click spots over here. This click spot right here is to set your takeoff speeds. Okay. This click spot on the left is to set your landing speeds. And this click spot here on the bottom right corner is to reset. So if I press on this, see how it reset everything right here? And then you're going to click on this and it's going to set, it should set your landing speeds. There you go. Landing speeds are now set on this, right? And you also going to see them on here as well. But yeah. Why did I stop descending? Where am I at? Let's see. I'm not sure. Bluffer. Bluffer. We need to cross Bluffer at what? Below 260. Okay, so it's probably doing the VNAV thing because I'm already below 260. That's probably why. So I'm gonna give it a chance. It says right here we are a little bit above profile. We're still VNAVing, nail naving, so that's good. I'm gonna see what it does. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna see what the plane does real quick. Because we are technically we're doing good right now. We're still below. We need to cross Bluffer below flight level 260, and right now we are direct Bluffer. We are let's see, progress page, boom. We are 40 nautical miles from Bluffer right now, so I'm gonna give the plane a chance and see what it does. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the music off. I'm gonna turn the sounds back up a little bit. There you go. It's weird to stop. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I have the 175, but I haven't loaded it in once since purchase. It's a cool plane, man. You should fly it. I'm gonna get A-Jets when they release. Yeah, there you go. All right, it's definitely not descending anymore. I'm not sure why it stopped descending, but let's see. Let me give it a flight level change. Oh, no, there you go. It just started descending again, guys. All right. So it's doing its thing. It's doing its thing, guys. All right. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let the plane do what it needs to do. 228 on the adding. Let's recage that. There you go, 228. All right. Yeah, why are my frames so bad, dude? Hold on. Let me check my settings. I forget that I'm offline anyway. Why are my settings so atrocious right now? VSync. Is VSync causing me issues? Frame generation is on. Let me apply this real quick. Yeah, these are not set any different than what I always had. VSync is definitely not causing me the issues. Yeah, for some reason my frames are atrocious. Wow. Okay. You probably used to the battery smoothness of 2024? Possibly, yes, Fred, you're right. Someone knows how to fix certain keybinds crashing the PMDG 727 Wasm in 2024. We could already have it. Yeah, I don't know, man. The plane could have a leak. You know what that is? No, but it's not. It hasn't been getting worse gradually. It's just staying around like 60 to 70 frames. I'm usually getting better frames than that. Here I am complaining about having 60 frames. You believe that shit? I'm complaining because I only have 60 frames, guys. FML. I'm sorry, guys. I only have 60 frames right now. This sucks. For me, 2020 is way smoother than 2024 after my recent hardware upgrade. There you go, man. For me, it's the other way around. 2024 is chef kiss. 2024 is phenomenal, dude. That's why I think PMDG stays on top for me. Down to the optimization, it's chef kiss. Yeah, like I said, Fred, I'll be having the same frame even if I was flying the PMDG right now, dude, to be quite honest with you. I think I did something with my sim. So the last couple of days, guys, I have swapped SSDs. I have upgraded Windows. I have upgraded my driver. I've done so many things all at once to where I'm starting to see some different stuff, different performance issues, even with 2024, even with the computer itself. So I need to dial stuff back in. You know what I'm saying? I have cleared out a lot of cache. So it's probably the Sims, both 2020 and 2024. are rebuilding cache, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there's a lot of things that play into performance. You can fly the PNG-77 now. Just have to figure out what keys you are pressing is crashing the Wasm. I flew it 30 minutes last night before the Wasm crashed. It flies so good in 24, laughing out loud. I mean, if I got to go through a Wasm crash, I'm definitely not going to fly it. I'd rather just wait. All right, guys. So far, we're looking good. We're back on profile where we should be. Looking good, like we should. What's up, V-App? Mm-hmm. 129. So what will we do? 129 plus 5, fellas? 134. The 772 in 2024 is butter. Phoenix, etc. is just murder for my stream. For my system. Oh yeah? That sucks, dude. I sent you the MSST. You're smart. Figure out. That's the link for the instructions. For what? For the PMDG? You talking about the PMDG thing you were talking about? Oh, I'm not doing all that, bro. You crazy. You are insane. I'm not that desperate for the 737. They should have already given it to us, but yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. There's people like asking in the CSS Discord, when am I streaming? Like they don't see that I'm live right now, dude. They're looking for me to post something. It's already in the video section, fellas. I don't know. Somebody, I don't know if it's a complaint or I'm not sure. Anyways, we are over here enjoying ourselves. What do you guys think? I would love to see the 737 2024. Yeah, me too. But I'm not gonna like try to figure out how to get it to work, dude. That's not my job. Is FlightSim Factory levers UF for the honeycomb? Yes, I have FlightSim Factory and some PROVIDENCE levers as well, Eric. They don't like the video section? Probably not. It doesn't seem like it's holding the profile very well. What do you mean? Steady descent, dude. What do you mean? It's doing it. You gotta remember, man, this is not... Bill, this is not an A350, my dude. It's an old fucking plane. Guys. This is not supposed to fly like the PMDG 737 or the 777 or the 350. This is a 737 Classic. It's got all systems. It's got all VNAV configuration. It's an old plane, dude. It flies different. You got to stay on top of this plane. You got to make sure that it's doing the right things. You guys expect like shit to be like a hero, like, oh, it's gotta fly this way, dude. It's an old aircraft, dude. I remember flying the 707. That thing didn't fucking real life. That thing didn't hold VNAV for shit. She gave black bear controls. Bet they it will cook up with you on some sponsorships. I don't like asking half of the time, dude. I feel bad when I gotta ask, like, oh man, hey dude, I'm a streamer, dude. I don't know, dude. It's bang, like it's literally bang on profile too right now, guys. So let's not lose our minds. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to, fellas. Never hurts to reach out. Yeah. All right, I do want to get myself a fix here. Let's go to fix. I'm gonna do EHAM. I'm gonna do a 5 mile, and I'm gonna do a 10 mile as well, just for reference. Perfectamundo. Tracking arc tip right now. Across 7 and 10,000. We are currently at 11.8. That's looking good. Yeah, the sounds. I don't like the sounds, guys. Alex, where you at, Alex? We need to work on the sounds, brother. We need to get the sounds going. We need to get with Boris. Get Boris to build a sound set for this plane. All right, 11,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt signs back on. So the sounds up a little bit more. Perfect. Let's go 20 on the range. Why does it tell me every time I adjust my view? Why does it throw me back in the cabin? I must have set the view over there or something. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already done so, please smash those likes. And another question I have for you guys in the chat, those of you that are following both on both streams, vertical and horizontal stream, should we make the trip back to Copenhagen today or not? Do you guys want to see another flight on this plane? Oh, I also forgot to turn on the brightness of the gauges of the FO. I just literally saw that. Let's go ahead and hook him up. He can't see nothing right now. Poor guy. There you go. Now he can see. Should we go back to Copenhagen, ladies and gentlemen? What do you guys think? Let me know. He can't even see himself. He's John Cena. What's up, CST? How you liking it so far, Sean? It's doing it. It's doing it. I already, at the beginning of the stream, I already talked about the textures and some other things. I pointed out some things that I like like for the developers to improve on. There's a few things that need improvement. Other than that, I think once all that stuff gets squared away, it's gonna be a great plane, dude. I think it's got huge potential. All right, they'll keep that descent going down to 3,000. If you feel like it, why not? Oh, the flight back? Yeah, flight back to Copenhagen. Then I can watch it tomorrow. Off to bed after this flight. All right, Eric. Awesome, brother. Happy Tuesday. Keegan, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you as well. That wing flex is serious, huh? All right, steady at 10,000. Good. Let's go ahead and fire up landing lights, runway tune off. Engines can go to continuous. Seatbelts and signs are already on. Good. And recall check. Will Chrome, is this a subscription 737? If you choose to subscribe, yes. It's either $5 for 1 month, $50 for 1 year, or for $120 you get all the variants outright and you don't have to subscribe. You can just buy the plane. And it's not just one plane, it's 4 different variants of the plane. You get a 300, you get a 400, you get a 500, and you get a freighter. 420 for both 2020 and 2024. But initial release, it's only the 500 for those of you that don't know. But yeah, SimUpdate 16 beta is now available. SimUpdate 16 beta? What? For what, 2020? $42,000. What is that? Will, what's 42,000? I don't know what that is. For 2020, okay, yeah. $420? No, 120. 120 for the 757-300, the 757-400, the 757-500, and the 737, not 75, 735, 734, 733. And then you get the freighter as well. So 120 for 4 different planes, 4 different variants of this plane. Yep. Yes, sir. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, please, guys, smash that like button for me on both streams. We got a vertical and a horizontal stream. Go ahead and smash those likes for me, brother. My 2020 is such a great place. I'm kind of scared of a sim update. Super stable and good performance. Oh, yeah, I hear you, man. That's actually quite good. Is it PC only? As of right now, yes, PC only, Will. Yeah. Because it runs an external launcher to be able to fly the plane. I think it's always going to be PC only, Will. Droid, what's going on, man? Actually, 5 different planes, freighter for both, and then the 3 and the 4. Oh, okay, got you. So you get the freighter for 2 different variants, and then you get three additional, the 300, the 400, and the 500. So technically, it's 5 different variants. But yeah. Where are we parking this thing? Let's see. No gate. All right, I'm just gonna park it whatever then. If I can't find a gate, where did this guy park? Landed. Okay, I don't know. I guess we'll park it whatever, fellas. I'm gonna park it whatever. Park it. All right, here you go. We getting there, fellas. We're flying over Amsterdam right now, actually. Schiphol. There it is. Where you at, Schiphol? Should be right here somewhere, no? Oh, we're right on top of it, fellas. That's why I couldn't see it. We're literally on top of it, right there. Hello, Schiphol. Shepard, what's going on, man? Says, hello, Captain. Finally, I see good overview for this aircraft. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. I'll try, man. I'll try my best. Is this plane set up in similar way like the Phoenix is with the external launcher up? Somewhat. Yes, Keegan. Yes. Nice dude. I'm on PC, but I have a friend who'd be quite upset. Oh, I hear you, man. Yep. You prefer this to the PMDG 737? It's two different planes, dude. The PMDG is a 737 NG. This is a 737 Classic. It's got all the steam gauges, all the analog gauges and stuff like that. It's a different plane. It flies differently. It behaves differently. It's you can't compare apples to oranges, man. It's two different planes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Usually the sea gates for Scandinavian. Okay. So where are we parking here? Sea gates. Okay, perfect. We're landing runway 6. So vacate left, park the plane. Yes, sir. That's how we do it. I get you. Do you prefer more retro 737 though, or I prefer more of the modern stuff. I like the new stuff, but I don't mind flying retro aircraft once in a while. Yeah, I like it. I love it. They're a little bit more, you know, I wouldn't say complicated, but they keep you on your feet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take over the descent here. We're gonna start that descent down to, oh shoot, let's go down at 2,000 feet per minute. Cool. I got the speed. I'm gonna slow it down at 210 here if I can. Cool. All right, Droid. We'll see you next time, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. I'll fly the 707 regularly. Too bad it never got any updates. Yeah, it's not that good of a plane, dude. I'm not too crazy about it, to be quite honest. We're looking good. We're gonna do auto brake 1. We have a 10,000-foot runway. I don't think we need that much auto brakes, to be quite honest. Gotta hop out and get back to work. Happy landing. All right, Keegan. We'll see you next time, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna shallow a little bit. I hate when I do that. I'm gonna shallow a little bit here. We go to 1500. See if we can start slowing this bad boy down. Making that turn. Getting some starters here. I'm gonna set some slots out. Am I still going too fast? All right, good. Let's go ahead and keep that, slowing that speed down. 190 on the speed, looking good. My views are all screwed up. What the hell's going on here? She behaved nice on this flight. Makes me want it more for the rest of my world tour. I mean, I think she's doing okay, yeah. Why is she not liking this? Am I still going too fast? I'm not going too fast. Why don't you like me, dude? Why don't you like me, plane? I don't get it. Okay, it stopped. Oh, we get bumped. We are getting... Oh my god, dude. Okay, we're good. Put it down. Yeah, I know, but I don't know why they want me to put the gear down. I don't even have... I guess because of my altitude. I guess it's because I'm at 2,000 feet already, huh? That's probably why. My bad, plane. Chill out. All right, we're going to go localizer. Let's go 180 on the speed. Must be bug. It should only happen above flaps 15. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't have flaps 15, so that's why I was a little confused. I'm like, what the hell? Why is it doing that? Oh my god, dude. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, my plane. I don't know. It didn't like something. All right, we're gonna land it. Yeah, something ain't right here. Yeah, look at my yoke. Trim. Trim is good.
1,000.
Something went A-wire, guys. So I'm just taking over the plane. I don't know what the plane is not liking so right now. All right, we're gonna try to do our best here and land it. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened, to be quite honest with you guys. Like, my yoke is like, I got the yoke like full deflected to the right. Like, it just wants to bank to the left.
500.
I'm not sure why. I'm gonna do my best with this yoke, guys. I mean, look at my yoke. I gotta keep it like this.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I did the best I could with that, guys. All right, reverse stowed. Manual braking. I did the best I could with that. I don't know what the hell happened there at the end, to be honest. All right, Sierra 3, we'll continue straight. All right, flaps are coming up. Gonna fire up the APU. Engines can go back to norm. We'll go steady on the lights. It's off, that's off. We can turn these off. Turn these off. Good. Taxi light can go ahead and come on. APU is firing up. That's good. We'll continue over here to the Charlie stands. Nice landing, sir. Hey, dude, did you guys see my yoke? I had full deflection to the right on the yoke. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what was going on, dude. The whole flight went so well, man. I don't know what the hell happened at the end. I don't know if my trim, like the localizer went A-wired for some reason. So I had to take over the plane. The trim is dead center. Aileron trim is good as well. So I'm not sure, man. Weird. It's definitely weird. The rudder was stuck? No, the rudder was good. Everything was good, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew what the hell happened there. But we'll test it one more route, guys. We got the return leg here. We'll check it out, see what she does. We can get the flight directors off. 1, 2, that's already off there. That's good. Very nice. APU should be pulling up. I know I already started it. All right, let's park at Charlie 12, I guess. Charlie 12. Sure. Really nice landing. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. No, I mean, I wouldn't call it a nice landing. It was like a salvage that because of what was going on, dude. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was having issues at the end. I don't know if it's something I did or something obviously did not go right. All right, let me do this here real quick. Is APU online yet? Why is APU not starting? All right, now the APU is firing. I can hear the APU firing up now. All right, it's 12 right here. How many liveries does it have? It's gonna come out with with this Scandinavian livery, as far as I know. I don't think any other liveries are coming out on release, but they're gonna be releasing the paint kit, so there's gonna be a bunch of liveries that come out for it. All right, cool. Parking brake. Set. Good. APU should be online, which it is. Gen 1, Gen 2, APU bleed. It's coming on. We'll go ahead and fire up one of the packs here so we can get some air. Cool. And we should be able to shut them down. Cool. Up on the lights here. That's off. That's off. That's off. That's good. And collision lights coming off. Seatbelts and signs off. Off. Elect 1 and 2. PTOT probes. Yeah, dampener is already off. Good. 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 Outstanding. Why? Dude, I did flick the gens, didn't I, guys? I flicked the gens. What the hell? My PU keeps tripping off, guys. Did you guys see this? Am I losing my mind? The packs are off. This one is off. Isolation valve. We can go ahead and turn that off. And I left my left pack on for air conditioning, which I heard that's the way that shit works. All right, so that's off. That's off. Everything else is off. Maybe the right pack was tripping the APU. You guys think? If that's the case, man, that's kudos, man. If that's the case, and the right pack was tripping my APU, salute, man. You guys are working that thing. That's awesome, dude. It's actually realistic to where if you put too much load on the APU, it trips it. All right, request deboarding. We're gonna go ahead and go to here. Let's go to ground services. Ground door 1 is coming open. Chucks coming on. Cargo and cargo. Yeah, we definitely looks like we put too much load on the APU and the APU kept on tripping off. That's awesome, dude. That's very realistic, dude. That's pretty damn cool, if you ask me. If you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually pretty cool, man. I was literally stuck to try and figure out why my APU was tripping. And the ride pack was making a trip. Hey, we figured it out. Right, guys? Well, there you go, man. Oh, sorry about that. Boom, boom. What the hell? He says, yeah, the right pack was actually making the APU trip. Sergi says, will you fly back? Yeah, I'm playing fly back. If you guys stick around, if you guys want to stick around, and yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, then I'm out. See you later, CST. All right, Eric, thank you so much, man, for stopping by today. We'll see you next time, man. APU trips with 2 packs. They did model that. Yes, I think I read that somewhere too. I just probably forgot to turn off my right pack. That's where it is. I read it in the manual that only use the left pack to run AC in the aircraft. So they actually did model that pretty damn good. Yeah, the approach, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if I should reset the plane or just go with the turnaround and just go with it. What do you guys think? One thing I noticed is, so let's say I do turnaround, right? But sim brief right here. How do I go back to reload? Oh, like this. Okay, cool. Never mind. We'll just do a turnaround then. I just answered my own question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me 2 minutes. Give me a break, bio break, and all that good stuff. And then when I come back, we're gonna set up for the return flight. If you guys want to stick around, that's awesome. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and smash those like buttons. Give me a couple of minutes. I will be right back. All right, guys, I am ready to rock and roll. Let's get out of here. Let's do this. Let's get this bad boy ready to go back to Copenhagen here. Good. All right. First thing first, let me update the overlay here. I'm go ahead and edit that bad boy. Go the other way around. Bam, that's done. Perfect. I'm gonna go to sim brief. We're gonna go ahead and edit this flight plan. Use current time, yes. And we're gonna go the other route. Perfect. Boom, boom. Generate that flight. Good. Guys, if you haven't already done so, please don't forget to hit those likes for me. Appreciate you guys stopping in today as we get ready to go back to Copenhagen here. Let me set this thing up here. We're taking off a runway 36 left. That's gonna be a hell of a taxi, ain't it? Yes, it is. It's okay. All right, so 36 left. We're coming out of there on the Spy 4 Victor Endek, and up in Copenhagen we are planning to land on runway 22 right. No, why do I want us landing on 22 right? Yeah, I guess that's right. 22 right is fine. That's okay. We'll do that. Beautiful. At the route. Okay. Should be good there. We're cruising at 310, looks like. Okay, cool. Let's go in the aircraft. Start punching some stuff in there. Sim brief. Refresh. There it is right there. Beautiful. Let's go to ground ops load. Bring up my sim brief here. Get to get a puppy payload. All right, what are we looking at right here? This is the right flight, yeah? Yes, it is. Payload, we're looking at 103 passengers, so let's go ahead and do 103. Cargo, we're looking at 5665. 5650, that's fine. We'll go over 5670. And then we're looking at 12347. Let's pack on a little extra. That's fine. Okay, so loading complete. So we got 103 passengers. Let's just double check some numbers here. Let me take a look at my fuel. That's good. All right, cool. Yes, it did load. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and bring up GSX here. Get them to do their thing. Refresh the scene brief here. Scene brief is okay. Good. And request boarding. All right, they're going to do their thing here. And no, I don't want to attach it quite yet. Cool. On here, we're going to go to index. We're going to start from the ident page, which we're good to go. Position in it. We are in Heham. Put that bad boy in there. That's good. Let's go to the route. EM to EKCH. EKCH. Beautiful. We'll punch that bad boy in there. As usual, it is SAS 779. Put that bad boy in there as well. We're going to activate and execute that. Departure out of here, we did say 36 left. Six left. We're doing the Spy 4 Victor. There it is right there. Beautiful. We're gonna execute that bad boy. And then up in Copenhagen, we're coming in on the ILS 22 right. And we're doing 2 low, 3 Charlie. 2 low, 3 Charlie. We're taking a baggie or a baggie, however you pronounce that. And we're gonna execute that as well. Taking a look at the legs page, make sure nothing is crazy here. From Andic, we're going to Kekix. So we'll punch in Kekix right in there. Perfect. And then from Kekix, we're going to Grony. So next page, we go to GRONY. Put that bad boy in there as well. Perfect. From Grony, we're going to Bedum. So BEDUM. Put that in there as well. Hello? It's not liking that one for some reason. All right, let me do this. Let me execute that. Okay, because from bedroom, then we're going to lab bill. So yeah, I need to be able to put that. So oh, there you go, bedroom. Okay, Grony bedroom. Now we need labil. So LABIL. There you go. Then we got just JUIST. Just got to give it a second for it to load. There you go. Then we got what? What do we got after just? We got Dosor. Dosor. Yes, sir. And then finally we got Tasa. And then we're good. TALSA. Punch that bad boy in there. Gonna execute that. Yes, sir. And then Toodle can go right here as well, actually. Perfect. Execute that as well. And then we should be good for the approach. Perfecto mundo. Andred, what's up, man? What up, what up, what up? All right, so now we can go to back to our route page. There you go. Let's go performance. There you go. Zero fuel weight today is 94.6. We're looking at what? 2.3 reserve cost index 17. Good. We're cruising at 310. Boom. We're looking at 242.12. And we got a ISA division of -4. Gonna execute that as well. It says enable cruise altitude. Why? Screw you. You'll be fine. All right, over for the takeoff. Let's go over to our handy dandy electronic flight bag here. Performance, takeoff. Out of here. That's fine. Yep. We're doing runway 36 left. Boom, 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 boom. 36 left. Flaps 5. Off, on, off, 20. What do we got for winds here? 330 at 6. Oops. 330 at 6. Normal, dry. Temperature is going to be 12. And QNH 1018. That's good. All right, so we're looking at 38, 40, and 47. 38, 40, and 47. One sec. Was it 12? 38, 40, and 47. Cool. All right, essentially we are complete here. That's good. Boarding process is are they done boarding? No, we're still boarding over here in the front. We're almost done. Cool. You know what that means? That means that we can pause the good old tunes. We'll turn the sounds back up. Mr. Pedals, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well, dude. How you doing today? All right, cool. We're offline. Let's go ahead and set 310. We're done with the boarding, looks like. All right, we got 310 set. We're looking at coming out at 36 left. Right? Yes. So 002 on the heading. That's good. That's good. We'll go and reset the course. Boom. And booyah. There you go. Cool. We'll board it here. Seatbelts and signs can go ahead and come back on. APU is already online. That's good. That's good. That's better than good. Perfect. Cruising. $310. That's all good there. That's already on. And a collision line is coming on. And let's go ahead and get the GSX to start working their magic with the pushback. Prepare for pushback and departure. In the meantime, we're going to go downstairs. Well, downstairs. We're going to go on the electronic flight bag. We're going to go to ground. We're going to go to doors. We're going to close this. We're going to close that. We're going to close that. And we are going to remove the chucks. Beautiful.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'm doing good, man. How's the plane? So far, so good, man. Can't complain. I had a little hiccup on the approach. I don't know if it was a me issue or a plane issue, but I'll talk to the developers and see if that was my fault. I'm not sure. Other than that, it did everything it's supposed to.
Departure checks completed.
We're doing the return flight to
Bypass being
Copenhagen,
accepted.
and we'll see how she behaves on the way up to Copenhagen. Go from there.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, please don't forget to smash those likes for me. Appreciate you guys sticking around. All right, coming out of here, we're gonna push with the nose to the right. So we'll do nose right. There you go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push.
All right, cool.
Engines clear.
Upstairs, again, we're
Start
gonna
at
need to
will.
set the isolation valve to open. We're going to go ahead and turn off the packs. That way we got maximum airflow here for the engine starts. That's all good there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fire up number 2. And EGT and N2 are rising. Usually look for about 15 to 20% N2 there. And I'll throw in some fuel. All right, fuel's coming in.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Unlocking gear.
Let's fire up 1. EGT and 2 rising. All right, let's throw in some fuel. How you doing, pedals? Up all as well, man.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
All right, cool. It's looking like we have, 2 good engine starts. Let's go ahead and turn on our repeated static. Elect 1 and 2, your dampener can go ahead and come on. Good. Bleed air, tax to auto, and we can set the isolation valve
Clear
to
to
auto
start
as
engines.
well. APU bleed can go ahead and come off. Number 1 gen, number 2 gen. I'll put this on gen 1 upstairs. These actually needed to be on already. Not sure why I didn't turn them on. Taxi lights are coming on. And APU can go ahead and come off. Good. All that's good there. Let's go flight director 1 and 2, and we're gonna go ahead and arm the auto throttle. Good. Perfect. Looking good. Thank you for subscribing, Caden. Welcome. Thank you. Aviation Gammon is in the house. What's up, man? Philip Wolf is in the house. What's up? What's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. All right, cool. Let's drop the flaps. 5, 4, takeoff. Flaps are coming out. Good. And flaps are down and indicated. And parking brake can go ahead and get released. Takeoff config. Throttles up. Are the flaps still moving? Yeah, the flaps are still moving. That's why. All right, cool. We'll wait until the flaps are done moving. And then we'll give it another little test on the takeoff config here. Let's go. Kaden says, bro, you are so cool. Okay. All right, cool. We'll take a ride on Alpha. And why is my takeoff config still yelling at me? I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Hold on. Flaps are set to 5. So let's brakes RTO. It's weird. What the hell am I forgetting, guys? Mike did that too. Can't figure it out. Really? Is that another bug that they're working on? trim. Mm-mm. Trim is supposed to be. Hold on a second. Let's check trim. Trim is good, man. Takeoff config. Strange, dude. Very strange. Huh. Flaps. The flaps are good. I'm lost, dude. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Any ideas, guys? I didn't. No, the spoilers are not harmed. No, you don't harm the spoilers on Boeings. Plus, the light is off. The spoiler light arm is off. See? Like if I arm the spoilers, see how the light right there is green? No. Anyway, we're gonna do a Southwest taxi here. I'm not sure what. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug, guys. We'll go way after liftoff. Yeah, but that's not the point, though. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing it, though. You know. But is it a bug? Is it something that they know about? I'll talk to the developers to make sure that that's something that has been brought up. Yeah, still doing it. Call check is good. I don't know. I set everything, dude. I didn't forget. I don't think I forgot anything. Everything is set. Oh, you know what? What about, guys, what about aileron trim? It might be like aileron trim or something like that. Aileron trim is right here, though, right? Yeah, we're good. Aileron trim is good as well. So it's not the aileron trim. Flaps are 5. That's good. RQ's good. Must be a bug, dude. Must be some type of bug. It has to be a bug. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, please smash that like for me. Appreciate you guys stopping in today, man. Thank you for joining us on this stream. Yeah, I got some notes. I'll report back. You don't get them in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh, okay. You guys see the glare shield shake whenever we hit bumps? You guys see that? That's so cool, dude. Look how the glare shield like shakes when we hit bumps. You guys see that? That's fucking awesome. It's falling apart. She's an old lady, dude. God, my 2020 is running like shit, guys. I don't know how you guys still fly 2020. It runs like shit. Oh my god, 2020 sucks. Bruh. How do you guys still fly 2020, my dudes? The only reason I'm flying 2020 is because of this plane, dude. If it wasn't for this plane, you ain't gonna find me on 2020 anymore, dude. God, it sucks so bad, man. Micro starters everywhere. Freaking collars suck. It's so bad, man. Once you go to 2024, dude, that's it, dude. That's it. It's over, dude. Once you experience 2024, 2020 is just absolute fucking disaster, dude. God, I hate this thing. Starters everywhere, freaking. Oh my god, dude. You guys are insane. Oh no, 2020 is great. Shut up. It's absolutely freaking disgusting, dude. Single core sim, yeah, dude, it's freaking horrible, bro. Once you get to experience the good things, then going back to this crap, dude, you're like, what the we've been flying this thing for all this time? Oh my lord. This is the sim we've been flying this whole time, dude? I hate taxiing Schiphol, dude. Freaking hate it. Once you fly the multi-core sim, you just can't go back. Exactly, dude. Exactly. What is multi-core? Like your CPU, dude. Your computer is multi-core. It's got multiple cores, right? Well, Flight Simulator 2020 only takes advantage of one core. Flight Simulator 2024 uses all the cores in your CPU to run smooth. Brakes are already set to RTO, Chris. Yeah, they're set. See? Recycle, I guess. Recycle the brakes and yep, still doing it. I'm not sure, man. Because it's an old sim, Phillips. It was designed on the old technology, on the old stuff. It's running pretty bad for you. Can't relate, bro. Run good for me. 2024 can be better in heavy sceneries, but on your side it runs a lot worse than it should. Not sure why. Yeah, it's not doing 2020 right now is not doing too good. Not for me. I was not expecting this shit performance at all. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad. It never used to run like this. I mean, granted, I haven't flown the sim in a long, long time, dude. Ever since I've gone to 2024, and it's looking like I'm never gonna come back to the sim again. This is horrible, dude. This is horrible. I don't even want to know what's wrong with it, dude. I just don't want to do it. I don't even care to know what's wrong with it. I don't. It's just too bad, man. I mean, it's shit, man. I'm getting 40 FPS, dude. What the hell? What happened? What happened to the sim, guys? What the fuck? It was never this bad, dude. 2020 was never this bad for me. Cut the horn? We'll once we take off, we'll go away anyway, guys. That'll be fine. Cut the wires. Cut the wires of the horn. Yeah, this is horrendous. My issue with 24 is the landing takeoff starters are back after sim update 2. Really? Gotta do some troubleshooting. Bro, my 24 is freaking on point, dude. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, my 2020 used to be good too. I don't know what the hell is going on right now, dude. It's just horrible, dude. Horrible. Absolutely freaking horrible. It's never been this bad. Delete the camera config? Alright, I'll get right on that. Possibly shadow cache after the update? Could be, I don't know. Yeah, it could be. But no, for me, I have no idea why it's running so bad. I don't know. How fast am I going? I'm going fast. 23 knots across the ground, dude. Ground speed, 23. Yeah, this is not good, man. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to figure out what's wrong with it, to be honest. I probably should. I probably should. Might as well, you know, you want that Bluebird 757? Oh yeah, you are right about that, my friend. You're right about that. I did swap a bunch of stuff yesterday with my computer. I got a new art desk or SSD. I mean, so I did do a bunch of stuff, but it shouldn't affect the performance. I mean, this is bad, guys. This is really bad. Wow. Ouch. Ouch. All right, well, enough complaining. Let's just go. I'll figure that out later. That's off. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Here you go, guys. We're doing it. Taxiing destination? Yeah. How's the plane? The plane, I got a V1 version, man, so it's not the fully updated one, so it looks like it's got a few bugs. But talking to the developers, they already have a good version already going, so but yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it, man. All right, power's coming up. Let's go Toga. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why that's, see, like this. The plane is configured, but for some reason, something keeps the takeoff config horn to go off, and I don't know what it is. But everything is configured right. Oh my god, dude! Holy starters! All right, let's rotate. All right, positive rate gears coming up. Look at my yoke. Something is not right. It's like bugged out. All right, LNAV, VNAV. Yeah, look at my yoke, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. There's no way. I gotta hold the yoke like this. Alright, I can't do this. I'm gonna give it to the autopilot. Oh, autopilot is not working. We're bugged, guys. We are bugged. Something is going on. Yeah, the plane is bugged. I mean, let me bring you guys back in. You see the way I gotta hold the yoke for the plane to fly straight? Something crazy is going on. I'm not sure. Alright, flaps are clean, everything is clean. Yeah, something is going on. I don't know. I'm out of ideas, guys. I don't think it's anything I did. I'll try adding select. Yeah, nope. I am out of ideas. See, that's why when you fly a brand new plane that you don't know, that's why you stay off of VATSIM. Good stuff. Look at my yoke, guys. Let me go to control cam. Look at the way I gotta hold the yoke for it to fly straight. Something with the turnaround state, I believe. something there's to do with the turnaround. It doesn't like the turnaround state. But I don't believe I relook at my stream. I don't believe I did anything wrong. I don't believe I did anything wrong. Yeah, but guys, we can't fly like this. Yeah, the same issue that I had on Rhode. Yes. Yes, and it's not the trim. Aileron trim is good. Well, no, actually, now the aileron trim is all whacked out because I was trying to fix it. Well, no, the trim is good. It's just me holding the... See, like, it just wants to bang to the right, to the left. See, look, I let go of the yoke. It just wants to bang left. Is it a trim issue? How do you reset the trim on this thing? Hold on a second, guys. How do you reset the trim, the aileron trim? Is it on there? So rudder trim is good, but aileron trim is dead center though, right? If I move this, yeah, no, it's not the trim. The trim is good, guys. It's not the trim. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's definitely not the trim. I can tell you that right now. Kind of sucks because now we don't even have a replay. They had the renting planes to 24. Yeah, isn't that like with Sim Update 3 or something? I think Sim Update 3 is gonna bring some stuff. Anyway, I'll get with the developers and see exactly what went on here. I'm not sure what the problem was. Like I said, I don't think it's anything I did, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure, guys. I'm sorry we don't have a replay, guys, but I think we're gonna call it for this one. I can't keep flying like this, guys. So yeah, again, very early state on this airplane. That's why the developers put a pause on it. So some of these issues that I am having and a lot of other people are having are not going to be present when the release is done. So that's precisely why this is going on, right? What sucks is that I did 3 flights, guys. I did 3 flights before I streamed this plane, and I had no issues. So I don't know. Could be the route, could be something glitched out. I'm not sure, man. Anyways, as you can see, I think the plane looks good. I think I like textures. There's some things that I like to see done a little bit different with the texture, especially when it comes to the yoke and the steering, the steering handle, the nose wheel steering handle. I think they could use a little bit more wear, if you know what I mean, because everything around it is worn, and then the yoke and the steering handle looks like brand new. So that's something. The sounds definitely need to be redone. I think the sounds are not that good. Again, that's all things that I've already talked to the developers about, and they said that's something that they already know about, they're working on, and all that good stuff. So all in all, I think it's got outstanding potential, and it's gonna be a cool little plane to add to the collection on either 2020 or 2024. So I'm rooting for the developers, man. I want them to do good, and I will do everything I can in my power to be able to help them out and come to good results. So I'll provide my feedbacks to them after this couple of flights today, and see what they got, man. Other than that, I hope you guys did appreciate the stream today. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button, man. I really do appreciate it. Both on horizontal and vertical streams. Thank you guys for watching today, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support that you guys give me day in and day out, man. I'm sorry I couldn't finish this flight. Unfortunately, you guys see what's going on. I don't think it's possible at this point to continue the flight this way. So yeah, guys, thank you all, man. Thank you. Special thanks to my mods, sponsors, and members of the channel. Appreciate the way you support me day in and day out, and obviously the rest of the subscribers, man, for hanging out and smashing that like, flying along whenever you guys can, and all that good stuff, man. Hey, until next time, as I always say, I salute you all. Continue to stay safe, have fun, and as always, peace out, guys. I am out of here. See ya.